What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Dead Man's Hand coverage here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kelly gang, which is really one of my favorites. Love playing these guys. They're so different from every other gang out there in how they operate, and present some interesting challenges both in order to play them effectively, but then also having to deal with them just because of how tough they are and how much damage they can really absorb. And if you're not familiar, definitely look up the history on these guys. This was just something super interesting, right? And again, these next few videos are factions from here in the expansion that they call, Dead Man's Hand Down Under, but really outlaws and gangs and stuff from Australia. So really good stuff here. And did not really know about these guys until getting into this game. So, you get to learn some cool stuff. So, but these guys are, this gang was one that wore actual, cobbled together armor that they made and really gave them a leg up on the people that they were, the law that they were trying to deal with. So Ned Kelly was the leader, and as you can see very quickly, there's not too many options here. Unlike all their gangs that have 4 different options you can pick from as far as your forces, there's just 3 here. But really, they don't need that much diversity. So you have Ned Kelly. He gets double pistols and armor. Again, has 5 hits he can take, +1 on shoot. No bonuses to hand for these boys, and a 6 on rep. Now you can also take what here they call the brother, just pistol. He's also 6 points. So again, he has that bonus on shoot. But unlike a lot of other gangs out there where that guy's a little bit cheaper, here he is equal points because his nerve test is also a 2+, which is normally reserved for the leader. Ned, as you can see, has a not available, which we'll get into in just a second. Now, your average guy for this gang, is pistol and armor still. So this is a very short range gang. That's hence one of the challenges of playing them. You need to get close. But your regular jobber here can take 4 hits as well. Still a 3+ nerve, and unlike the cheapy guys from other factions, is a 3 rep character. So you're always going to be outnumbered with this gang. Let's put it that way. So they have some really cool special rules. Weighed down with lead. So all models wearing armor can only take 2 move actions and cannot use duck back. So you're going to have to adjust your gameplay a little bit and plan ahead on where you're going to be, where the opponent's going to be, and how much damage you can really absorb. Now, it is nice because you can't just be auto-killed. Models wearing armor cannot be killed outright by a 19+ on the shooting table, so but it does count as a marker and nerf test. So damage can certainly pile up pretty quick, but there's no instant taking you out. So spending time to recover is crucial with this gang and knowing when to do that. But again, you're going to be very close because of the pistols, so you're going to have to find ways to coordinate and really weigh down, let me rephrase that, focus fire opposing models to hopefully get them out and then be able to have some time to recover and repeat the process. Models wearing armor cannot jump gaps or climb surfaces. So again, if there's a table with a lot of terrain and verticality and stuff like that, vertical elements, you're going to be a little bit more limited in where you can go. But last but not least, what makes this gang really tick, it's really all about Ned. When Ned is on the table, none of the Kelly gang needs to take a nerve test for any reason. Any reason. Let me repeat that, right? Any reason. So again, every gang has its own little shtick on some sort of part of the game that they get to do, like a free action or break or a rule or something. These guys just ignore leadership, period, which is awesome. So let's apply that right back up to bulletproof. So if they roll a 19+ where it says marker and nerf test, but Ned is still out there, well, it's just a marker. There is no nerf test, right? So effectively, you literally have to ping these guys to death as long as Ned is out there. Now, a smart player is going to try and come after Ned and drop him because then the gang does fall apart fairly quick. But again, if you're running this gang, preserve Ned at all costs, and everybody else can die. And then if Ned's the only one left, so be it. But they will literally have to earn every last point against you. And that rule also applies to big nerf tests for the gang. So there is no big nerf test. So again, Ned will be the last man standing. So you have to kill all of them dead. Now, again, the big drawback is we're limited to pistols. So, and he does have, again, the double pistols, which is pretty cool too. So Now, the cards here for the guys. So the Jack, home ground, play at any point for the remainder of the turn. The Kelly boys suffer no negative modifiers to any nerve tests, so another great one. But again, if Ned is gone, this helps avoid negative mods. Now the Queen, they can't be hurt. Play at any time. -1 to hit all Kelly gang members for the remainder of the turn. So if things are looking dicey or it's going to be a decisive turn and you have that, pop that at the beginning of the turn, hope that they don't have the Queen to counter, and you're going to be that much tougher to deal with that turn. The King, play at any point to clear all under fire markers from one of your gang. This is a huge one. It's essentially a free heal for one of your gang. So if like Ned's getting close to dying, pop that out, boom, he's fully healed. You can royally screw up your opponent's turn and plans when they maybe have spent a lot of time and effort to start putting those hits on your guys, and boom, freshly healed. And then they got to start all over, right? You will win the attrition battle with this gang, assuming that you're slowly and steadily whittling down the opponent. And again, they really have to work for every last one of these gang members here that if they want to drop them from the Kelly gang. So this is an awesome reset card. So getting to play that multiple times throughout the game is huge, right? So again, you're going to be outnumbered. This effectively can make it seem like you have more people in the gang than you actually do. Now, last but not least, Indestructible, the Ace. Play at the beginning of the turn before either side has activated. All under fire markers are removed from the Kelly gang models. So this is basically the King on steroids. So, and again, this is, if played at the right time, and I've had a game where pretty much everybody in the gang had at least a couple of hits on them, and it was looking pretty dicey if the opponent was going to roll hot this turn. So being able to get this card off and just like effectively reset the board for yourself is huge, and the sheer frustration that it can cause your opponent is wonderful. Gets them flustered maybe, and they start making bad decisions, and then really you just capitalize with the gang. So a couple of things too, again, to come back with the pistols, right? So that's your only weapon, so you really need to master getting yourself into the best possible positions with the pistol. Ideally, you get to that point blank range for the bonuses. You pop an aim on there at some point, but keep in mind, pistol, you can knock off 3 shots in a turn as well. So it's really, the followers will do their work, but taking advantage of Ned, and if you're running the brother as well, stack those mods as much as you can in your favor. Hope to get some awesome hits, ideally some 19s and 20s. Start popping them, the opposing models, and if you can really get on a hot streak and just knock off 2 or 3 of the opponent's models in a typical rival gang, you're going to be on, once you get to like equal numbers and then you start playing your cards right, this gang is very, very tough to deal with. And again, it's going to get frustrating for the opponent too, because you're going to be up close in their face, but it's going to be like these guys won't die. Now, just be wary of hand-to-hand combat. You don't get any bonuses there. That armor doesn't really do anything extra. So just, that's something to be aware of. Now, again, also look for enemies with like shotguns and stuff. Again, they can't insta-kill you, but those big bonuses that the shotguns can provide certainly will start, again, applying damage markers pretty fast. So, but overall, a fun gang. Let us know if you guys have heard of the Kelly gang before, and I think there's even like a movie or something out about these guys. But if you've run them, if you've played against them, let us know your thoughts either way, and how you construct your list. Do you run the brother as well, or do you just load up on as many followers as you can, depending on the game size you play? Let us know, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with another faction.